G'day guys, welcome back. We are at
Great Ocean Road.
Great Ocean Road. We're at the Bay of Martyrs right now. For the rest of today and most of tomorrow, we're going to be running from, depends which way you look at it. If you're in South Australia, it's probably the start of the Great Ocean Road for you. But for us in Victoria, it's the end of the Great Ocean Road, all the way back to Torquay being the start. And we're going to check out what it has to offer along the way.
West to east.
West to east, yeah, there you go. We're going to run west to east along the Great Ocean Road. But yeah, come with us as we take you on the Great Ocean Road and show you what it has to offer if you just so happen to be down this way. The Great Ocean Road, I'm excited about this one. I've lived in Victoria my entire life and I've never taken a trip down the Great Ocean Road. So, momentous occasion. Looking forward to it. So next stop, which is only just down the road, a place called The Grotto. We're going to go check that out.
In this episode, we start our journey in the small town of Peterborough. From there, we'll head east along the Great Ocean Road, checking out some of the most iconic landmarks that the area has to offer. Eventually, we'll find ourselves in the Hopetoun Falls and then move slightly east to the Beauchamp Falls. From there, we'll continue slightly inland, checking out some more iconic landmarks and attractions, and eventually finding ourselves at the end of the Great Ocean Road in Torquay.
That was it, dude. That was The Grotto.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's definitely a big tourist destination, eh?
I was about to say, after belting through the central Victoria area into South Australia, I'm definitely not used to the amount of people that were there. Well, the London Bridge is only a couple of k's up the road, so I reckon we stop there next and have a squeeze. What do you reckon?
Yeah, sounds good. Right to there.
Perfect. You're right, just up here.
Alright, definitely expect a lot of people. Don't be disheartened by it. I think it's a year-round thing, but I don't know, maybe a little more today because it's 40 degrees, but there's a lot.
Didn't we say earlier that wind and water would bring down anything? Well, that is a demonstration of that.
Yeah, absolutely. They call it the Razorback.
It's only going to be a matter of time before this, what we're standing on, just collapses into the ocean. Eating into the bank further and further back. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah, it's definitely impressive.
Looks like that little section will be the next to go. Yeah, it looks like that there.
Yep.
Right there. Fall off. You do not want to be fishing down there when that happens.
I don't think you want to be fishing down there at all.
No, don't go fishing at all down there. You'll die.
Alright, well, it looks like we're not going to see Thunder Cave because it's closed due to weather. So we're going to move on to the big one, Club of Fossils. What everyone comes to the Great Ocean Road for.
Very cool.
That's the postcard shot that everyone gets.
Look where the cloud, sun, blue skies, and this seagull. That's the one. Very nice. One for
the postcard.
Why are you such a tourist? Well, that's an impressive sight.
Yeah,
Very impressive.
a bit disappointed in the weather.
But the view is premium nonetheless.
Yeah, I mean, you know, can't pick the weather, can you?
And guess what? It's just us. It's just us. Word of the wise. If you want to see this with nobody else around, get here early in the morning. The earlier the better. I think now we need to move inland and go check out some other stuff. I'm thinking waterfalls. I'm thinking waterfalls. Waterfalls. Let's do it. Waterfalls. A few people here. Don't know about this weather. Love it. Cold, 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 cold. It says 15 degrees on my car. Ooh. And it's wet.
I was not expecting to walk this far.
No. I'm not a fan of the walking.
Well,
man.
I think we've got the right footwear.
Folds. Dressed appropriately. That's the #1 rule. Dress for your environment.
Look at that.
Impressive. Worth it.
Where's the trip in? Now, I don't know if it's just me, but I wish it was still 40 degrees because I would love to have a dip in here.
I'd be in. That was worth the 1.2 kilometre walk.
Yep.
That's cool. I love that. But if it was 40 degrees, yeah, like you said, 100% I'd be swimming in that. I'm gonna test the temperature of the water. Let's pretend it's 40 degrees still. Ugh. Cold as hell. Ah, what can you expect though? Very cold.
Bit of a change from yesterday.
Yep. No, I mean the water temperature.
Oh,
Yeah, it's freezing.
not as cold as the beach, but cold.
Yep. All right, that's Beauchamp Falls. Next one is no. Yes.
Yeah. Starts with H.
Yeah, starts with H. Right, so that's Beauchamp Falls. Next one is Hopetoun Falls, and that's in Lorne. So we're going to go track back all the way up, another 1.2 k's uphill, I might add this time. And oh Jesus Christ! All right, forced swim. That's all right. I wanted to go in. That was intentional. Yes, Hopetoun Falls is the next one. There it is.
That's cool.
Well, there it is, Hopetoun Falls. Not as far of a walk.
Definitely not.
A lot steeper, but it's definitely not as bad. But beautiful waterfall. Nice river. I like
A
it.
bit of a closer look.
Yeah, so would I. Well, this is about the last one for us, and if it's we'll go and have a look at the car. But if it is, then it's back to Torquay, back to the sign, the big entryway, and home.
Yep.
Out of here.
Continue on.
Yep. But
Hopefully
very
we can
nice.
find one that we can get behind.
We'll see. There is one you can get behind. I know that much. I saw it online, but we'll have a look, see what we can see. All right, let's do it. Want the bad news or the bad news?
Well, if I had to guess, I'd say the bad news is the gate is closed, so we can't go that way, and the other bad news is that's the only way to get there.
Close. There's another way to get there, but it's just this track that I'm looking at now goes all the way past the falls and then meets back up with this road again. So if we can't get in the other end, we're done. We can't get to the falls at all.
Alright, let's have a go.
It's unfortunate. We might not be seeing the lower Kalimna Falls after all. That was the one we were talking about earlier where you can actually go under, like it's a big recess out underneath the falls, and you can stand under it, watch the water cascade over the front front of it. A little bit devastated about that. We'll try the other end, but failing that, not a lot else for us to do.
Alright, so Kalimna Falls was a bust. The tracks to get down there were closed after a good hour and a half of driving. A couple of detours, but you know, it is what it is. So we're back on the Great Ocean Road. We just connected back up at Lorne, and yeah, we'll just keep heading east.
Well, here we are, the start of the Great Ocean Road, but the end of our trip. We've had a bloody good time. We've done 1,300 kilometres from start all the way back to here where we are now. We've seen some cool stuff.
Yeah.
Done some cool stuff. Got in trouble. Got out of trouble. Met up with a good mate of mine.
Yep. That was a good night.
Suffered through some extreme heat and now some horrible cold. But yeah, I'd chop it up to a bloody good trip away.
Oh yeah, it's been great.
Yeah.
I couldn't ask for anything more.
Guys, thanks so much for tuning in again. I hope you loved all the episodes. We loved creating it. We loved taking you with us, and we will see you on the next one. Enjoy.